Alright, welcome back to Taka Bowler Gaming. My name is Taka Bowler. Let's continue our Let's Try, if you will. Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Portugal, trying to get the BFF achievement. BFFs achievement as Portugal join the same faction as Great Britain, so we're going to join the Allies as quickly as we can, and then just hopefully survive and win World War II as the Allies. So that's the plan, the general plan. Now I do have some planes. They're probably not good because Portugal has not been very good with pretty much anything that they are doing. I don't have very much production, so that is also a thing to be concerned about. But we are going to start building some military factories here in a moment. And hopefully we can turn that into something more profitable. I can modify my government now. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and let's get the political power gain guy here. For now. Ooh, nice. We are trying to obviously turn democratic. We're very, very close to getting rid of my, I think, king in Portugal, and we will turn democratic, and it'll be fantastic. It'll be, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But because I'm democratic, I cannot justify a war goal, so I can't jump on Spain at all. Italy is making waves. Here we go. Public call for elections. Okay, the Hindenburg disaster. There we go. Let the people be heard, I think, is what we would like to do, because I do not want to switch this in civil war. That's not my goal in the slightest. Alright, so I think we want artillery and then maybe some anti-tank. With the next military factory. We're building a lot of military factories, and obviously our goals here, one more after that, so 2 more there, and then 4, 5, 8, 10 more military factories right now are about ready for production. So that will help a lot. Alright, so we are now at 1937, which means we can do the next few of these. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the construction first, and then production efficiency second and third with that. Oh, China has declared war on communist China. Not very much in the way of communism here. We shall see. Japan, if you don't have historical actions on Japan, just doesn't seem to want to do anything. We have deployed units. Huzzah! Join the line. That does potentially mean that we're going to lose some stuff here, but that's fine. I'm going to not do that yet. And I'm going to first try and get these going. because I want my few. Oh, Amelia Earhart survived. The few ones that I have, I want them to matter. So these are the 4 that we're gonna be building, and then I hopefully will build a tank as well. Yeah, there's no template. We can change that. But honestly, I kind of just want to do this. And I only have 10, so 10 it is here. And I hope that this will be an okay batch for 20 combat width. I have no idea where combat width is over here. Combat stats. It's only 14. That's 16. Interesting. So that's what you want. That's the 20. Okay, so that's where that is. So I need 25 to get that done. We'll remove these 2. And I'll go ahead and put it back to artillery. So that's 5 worth of a change. We'll go ahead and get 1 artillery. That's 10 worth of change. Yeah, so that's the first few change here. We'll go ahead and hit that change. And we will just create some anti-tank until I have enough army experience to change that up and get the tank in there. The anti-tank would be here, and then this would be 15 is what I need, which is going to take a long time. Alright, so Albania, I think, is what that is. The Marco Polo Bridge. Okay. So this is, yeah, Albania is annexed over, and then the Japanese and Chinese forces are skirmishing. Alright, so I think I can get 1 more military factory from my national focuses. I would like to do that. Do we do a tank? Did I decide to research any? I did not. I am not going to do a tank yet with any of that. I don't need any more convoys. What I would like to do is I'm going to set a military factory on equipment right now, and then we will build. We're going to build a destroyer with 2 and a submarine with 1. That should work. Now we have we still have insufficient steel, so hey UK, I would like some more steel. Fantastic. I know that that reduces me down again, but that's fine. And obviously, you know, we have insufficient equipment. You know, we're just missing a few. Not much, no problems. Let's go ahead and get our fleets ready. We will assign a commander. I don't have a commander. Fantastic. I got 5 destroyers, 3 submarines. It'll have to do. Can you put commanders in charge of the Air Force? I don't know if you can. It doesn't appear so. That's fine. Research, and I will go ahead and just go down the next one here. That's a long time, but it is what it is. Does appear that Spain is going to go fascist, as it normally does. But unless World War II breaks out, I can't declare on them, so there's not much I can really do about that. I'm going to go ahead and deploy that army. Go ahead and put it in the line. Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. Okay. And what to do with this one? You know what? We're not going to do this one right now. We're going to wait until we have stuff. I'm going to build heavy tanks. The idea being that we're just going to go all in on the idea that we are trying to be better quality troops, quality over quantity, because we're Portugal. We don't have very much quantity to begin with. So let's go ahead and put this on support equipment, I guess. No, we'll put this on artillery, because we need a bunch of artillery. Do I have another one? I have another one. Let's go ahead and put it on support equipment. For now, oh, that was from that. Okay. So now the question becomes, what do I want to do? Do I want to go down this kind of deal? I don't think so. So do I want to go down army effort? I think so. We get a lot of political power. But I think we're just going to go down army effort now on the national focus. We should still have a few years. And I cannot fabricate a war goal or anything like that. We are still not aligned, but if there were an election today, the Democrats would win. We do still, of course, have low manpower. And that is another achievement we can try and get done, which is scrape the barrel and conscription law and still fail, which is nice. Okay, so we are not at 1939 yet. We could get this, but I'm actually don't have any refineries, so I don't gain anything from that. So let's go over here. We're not yet in 1938, but we're very close. We could do a computing machine. It's not a bad idea. We are in here where I think actually doing something like this would be good. We're going to do this once we have the benefit of the national focus I just started. So I think I am going to do this. We're going to do support weapons a little bit ahead of time. I hope I didn't screw something up there. I hope I had 2 going. We will do the interwar artillery. We'll go ahead and do that as well, and go. I do hope you are enjoying the series. If you do, please hit like, comment, and subscribe down below. And we're just kind of waiting ever so slowly for World War II to break out, and we can join the Allies, hopefully. There is no, of course, faction, but I do think I can join it. Let's see, this would cost me political power. I need that political power, so we won't do that quite yet. They should like me enough. Once I switch to democratic. Let's see if that's a decision or something. Expand civil support. Discredit the government. Hold national referendum. Has to be more than 50% support. How close are we? We're at 47. I think we just wait for that and we'll hold the referendum if we have to with our political power. And we can get it. Okay. So do I want to do these? Or do I want this? I don't need this. Because I don't have any motorized or mechanized infantry. So until 1939, when I want to get this thing for infantry equipment, I don't need that. So we're not going to take that. It's not 1939 yet for any of this, so I don't need that. Let's see, we're already doing the heavy tank. That's what we want from here. We're doing this from here. That's fine. I think we want a computing machine. Yeah. We're going to do a computing machine, so let's hit the button now, and we'll unpause, and we'll keep going. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to popularity of 50.01. It's going down? Italy has joined the German Reich. Is it going down or is it going up? It's going up. Good. Don't tell me it's going down. That's a terrible tooltip. So we have now 9. We can at least add an artillery. Get our 7 too. That's not nothing. What is an infantry? That's a 19 combat width, so actually if we did this would be 20. That's not a bad idea. It'd be 15 here, so I have to remove those two. This is support artillery, and I would like maybe anti-tank and recon eventually. Oh, I can deploy a unit. Let's go ahead and deploy a unit. Don't know why it didn't automatically deploy. And then, let's see. Equipment effort, research bonus for infantry weapons. 300% for motorized. That's, not great. I would like this one first. And then the next research slot that opens up, we will search a land doctrine. 64 days for the tank. We're at 48.67 popularity there. And I have a new military factory. I'm going to hold it open for the tank in 48 days. I can add the anti-tank. We'll at least get it started to go to these units. I can get rid of that one thing here. Now we can modify government, but I think I'm holding out in case I have to hold the referendum. How's the construction going? It's going well. Japan has declared war on China. We're at 25%. We can start guaranteeing countries now. The Panay incident. So Japan is going a little bit faster this game. That's good, honestly. What is my laws here? Volunteer only, that's what I feared. Moving, we got to get down to scraping the barrel. 750 power. Lithuania was annexed. Poland. Poland is moving on up. We have a 42 threat level. That's certainly not nothing. No, we're going to delete that. No. Offensive line. From the river, I think. Take Madrid. And we're going to go to this river. That is a horrific plan. Just one line. I don't want to split up my forces when I have that few of them. Alright, so as soon as this research is over, we're going to pause. And I am going to start building a heavy tank. We have 50.57. So I can hold a national referendum. And that should make me be democratic. The game goes here. So we are now democratic. There we go. That is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to set another focus. I'm going to get political power. I have a research slot available, and I would like to just do land doctrine. We have a 100 bonus, so we're going to take that. And we have no template for the tank. It would cost 25. I have 6. Well, that's fine. We're going to start producing the tanks so that we can eventually have those tanks happen. Let's see. No. We... Well, that would, for free... Yeah. The people have the right to feel safe. So now for free I have moved one step closer to scraping the barrel. That's good. So now I am democratic. What are the rules for justifying war goal here? We would need world tension now at 100. Democracies do not want to fight. That's fine. Alright, so 1938. I think we're going to go back to here. 779 days. And I'm going to go ahead and just knock the 2 construction to get a little more resources. Republican Spain is putting up a good fight. They're gonna hold out for as long as they can. Looks like. Also, I am not going to be able to fabricate a claim on Spain, so that's not going to happen there. And that's perfectly fine because the goal of this achievement is, or the goal of this run is not anything to do with that. United Kingdom. I would like to join your faction. We would need world tension at 80%. Okay. They would not do a non-aggression pact, let alone a alliance or anything like that. So, okay. Now, one thing I could do is to try and boost party popularity of the Democrats in Italy and maybe flip them. That's not a bad idea. I like doing that and kind of messing with people. We're getting enough political power to do that. That's fine. Germany has some democratic people in it too. So that would be interesting. Try and get Turkey or something like that. No. Probably not happening there, but... China is mostly fascist. That's interesting. But we're going to try and flip Italy if we can and force them into a civil war at the very least. Play the long game out that way. We could maybe do the same in Germany, but I do need some political power to get the laws the way I want them to be first. Actually, how much political power am I going to get from this? 120, none, 150, none, none, none. It's not a ton. Of course, not really contributing much to the Air Force or the Navy. Maybe I don't need to worry about all of my laws. We'll give it a go. It will be great. We can modify government. Oh, we can do some of these down here for less. Okay. Chief of Army, Army Morale, Defense, and Drill. Division training time, I don't really think that's necessary. I do think morale is better. Then obviously artillery attack and infantry here. We'll want to have some of this stuff. Industrial. And then, ooh, I should have been running that. So yeah, I need a military theorist. For sure. Looks like anti-tank infantry equipment. And obviously heavy tank, we're making not very many. The steel we have for use is very, very low. We'll go ahead and do that. We are not using very many of our own civilian factories. That's fine. We still aren't getting very much steel. Let's go ahead and make it 24. That's fine. Alright, so we are going to start producing some tanks, and that is good. This needs aluminum. Do I make any aluminum? I don't. Well, let's talk to France. I need some aluminum, even though that lowers me to 7 factories. That at least creates some support equipment, which is helpful. Alright, so we have 52% now as Italy has declared war on Greece, and that, I think, is going to begin World War II. It should, at least. The UK, France has joined the Allies. We will start a Lend-Lease of some convoys. Here, take 100 convoys. Just to make them happier with me, hopefully. I could actually be creating convoys, because there's an achievement for having 1,000 convoys, right? And see, I don't have the DLC, I think, to be able to do that. I could do this. If we start losing World War II, I might wind up with that, but that's what it is. I want to say there was one for having 1,000 convoys. So since we're not going to deal anything here, let's go ahead and lower this, and then we will build convoys with 2. There we go. With 3. Just build a bunch of convoys. Let's get that achievement as well. Alright, so we can go here. Or we can start heading down this route. I'm not really sure if that's really that great for us. This will be. So we'll start that one. And we want the military theorist. That is for sure. We want the military theorist. We have a combat width of 19. Let's make it to 20. Anti-tank. Greece has joined the United Kingdom. We still can't do this just because of the world tension. Although, it only needs to be 80 now. So that's at least something. Now, France is at war with Germany, but Germany never declared on the Netherlands and Belgium. So they shouldn't be able to really break that line that well. In my Soviet game, this is a little early for World War II too. My Soviet game, that's basically what happened, is Germany never declared on the Netherlands and Belgium, and so they hit their head against this wall here and never succeeded, and France managed to break through in Italy. So that's something that would be really, really nice. I don't really know what might increase world tension to get it up to 100, unless, you know, one of these things falls, but hopefully we can make things happen to get ourselves into a faction with the United Kingdom. Something will surely happen that we can get there. If nothing else, let's see, justify war goal is 100, so nothing else. Japan should do something. The Soviets will be involved at some point, so I think this is going well so far, and I think we will hopefully be moving on up, and hopefully France will survive, and so we can just kind of transport our troops right on up into France and up into Italy. So that will be great, and we do want encryption and decryption for sure. But I have been Taco Bowler Gaming, and I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please, like I said, leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. On the left is YouTube's suggested video. For you on the right is this playlist for Hearts of Iron 4. I've been Taco Bowler Gaming, and I will see you next time.